Good morning!
And welcome to your Thursday morning coffee break.
Starring
Ashley Gatlin, realtor extraordinaire.
and Sean Morrissey, your friendly neighborhood loan officer.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. We just kind of want to do a really quick video educating you guys on appraisal gaps. What is the definition? Where are they needed in the market? Where are they not needed in the market? And how do they affect your loan situation? So, Sean, you want to go ahead and define it for us?
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're going to go through nice and quick for you guys this Thursday. So, Google definition kind of first here for you. Appraisal gaps, the difference between the fair market value determined by the appraiser himself and the amount you agreed to pay for the home.
Yeah.
So essentially, the difference between what the appraisal comes back at for value and the contract purchase price.
Okay.
So essentially, if it comes in low, that difference, $440, let's say it appraised, contract was $450, that's a $10,000 gap, and you can use them strategically on your offer. So,
yeah, are they still
when
present?
is it needed?
Yeah. So yes, we are still in a seller's market. Yes, we are still in an aggressive market. It really varies depending on the purchase price of the home, but let's just focus on the most aggressive area, which I like to call the $300,000 to $500,000 price range of homes. It is most needed when a home is typically new to the market or coming soon. One of the strategies that I see a lot that I myself use when I'm listing a home is a home will go live on the MLS on a Thursday. The selling agent and sellers will take offers through the weekend. They will ask for an acceptance date on Sunday or Monday to be able to review those multi-offers and make a decision. So that typically is going to bridge you into a multiple offer situation, which is going to trigger you or the agent to educate you that there may be an appraisal gap situation. Another example is if the comps support the value of the home that's listed. So if a home is listed well and the market absorbs that and realizes that, then they're going to respond positively, and again, it's going to turn into a multiple offer situation. So when is it not needed? Because obviously when we define an appraisal gap, it is cash that you are willing to gamble if the home doesn't appraise. So you have to have that cash in hand, and not everybody has that. Right. So some of the strategies to avoid these multi-offer situations or these appraisal gap situations is when homes have actually been under contract and gone back on the market. That's usually like I zone in on those for my clients that aren't able to be as aggressive, because that's more of an opportunity to get the home for the list price. If the home is sat on market for 2 weeks, a month, that used to be normal, it's not normal anymore. So it usually triggers the agent or the buyer to know that the home maybe was overpriced, or maybe there's something about the home that is intimidating the market that they're not offering. So you have a little bit more leniency there. And then there's a ton of communication that has to happen on the real estate side of things. So I'm calling those selling agents, I'm asking if they have offers in hand. If they don't, that's a heck yes on our part, and and we have more of an opportunity to get it at asking price. So again, maybe the home was overpriced and that's why they don't have offers in hand, but those are ways to avoid that appraisal gap scenario.
So essentially, to be aggressive, offering with an appraisal gap, telling the seller, hey, even if this comes in low, we got a $10,000 gap, we're going to help cover that, gives them confidence.
Yeah.
But when things are sitting back on market, or when you're talking to the listing agent finding that you're going to be the only offer, you don't have to come in as aggressive, and you're certainly aware of your client's back pocket and want to help them out there. So,
so how does it affect the lending side?
Yeah, so kind of on the lending side, and you touched upon a little bit that it's cash. So of course, cash is king, cash in the bank is king. We always say that, but this is something where those assets have to be verified day one. So let's say the home is $400,000, you're putting 10% down, and you also have some closing costs, prepaid, escrows, all that jazz. So let's say your total cash to close is $47,000. Well, if you have a $10,000 appraisal gap, we have to ensure that you've already verified funds that are $57,000 or higher.
Right.
So, and this doesn't, I say cash is king in the bank, but it could be something where you say, oh yeah, I have those funds in an investment. Maybe I have stock, mutual fund, what have you. And if the appraisal comes back low, then I will sell. I don't want to sell that security prematurely. That's totally fine. But we're just trying to verify that you have those assets. The important thing for you as a buyer is to know that if you offer with an appraisal gap, you have to be prepared to come out addition to your current cash to close.
Right. Thanks
Awesome.
for joining us, guys.
Thanks. Happy Thursday.
If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed our other ones, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Thursday Morning Coffee Break.
Yes, and as always, if you have one-off questions, situational things, or you want to talk to a lender or agent, let us know. You can always reach out to us. We're happy to help with anything.
Thank you guys so much.
Happy Thursday.
Cheers.